Are we playing Mega Man?
Well, that was over fast.
Can we just play Mega Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one, though?
The one with J. Jonah Jameson.
Okay.
Spider-Man, give me the Robot Masters. And some blood to drink.
What a scoop! Vampires are real!
You just drank from a pure-blood vampire. I hope you're prepared
With halitosis.
for consequences.
Hey, it takes a kidder to know a kidder. Is this supposed to remind me of one of those Flash games where you beat up a stick figure?
They do kind of have that whole Flash animation going, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Man who stole blood.
He robbed the blood bank!
The most unethical candy striper I've ever heard.
He missed some.
From our office. Meaning no disrespect whatsoever.
But damn.
Or like
Again?
a bathtub or something.
You went to the hospital once, now go back.
A clothing department at your local department store, maybe?
Please, execute this man.
I always figured he kind of looked like a Walt Disney myself.
Can I ask you something?
No.
How were you able to stay alive looking like that?
It's all movie magic, you know.
It's said that
This is a
vampires
prosthetic
can
everything.
regenerate, even if they're left with only a single finger, should the conditions be right.
Well, everybody knows this.
I am a vampire. One who coexists with humanity.
And is this man a vampire as well?
No, not this man. Normally, when a half-breed sucks the blood of a pure-blood vampire, he cannot live. He is something much more vile. Something
A Let's
that
Player.
does not even exist.
Yeah, got that right.
Mondo, what do you think?
Get more vile by the day.
Of course. My left hand.
Brian, is that your
let's
necklace or your name tag?
see who ends up on top.
I always keep it right there, so if I forget, I can just look right down and go, that's right, I'm Brian.
Wait, if she's a vampire and she's bleeding, shouldn't she just suck on her wrist all day?
This is pretty goth.
This is lovely.
You're searching for a vampire at medieval times?
Mm-hmm.
I beg thee
I'm gonna
to
get
go
knighted.
to yonder tower.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, trust me.
Split up and take care of this.
I turned 21 today.
Your opponent is a vampire that survived for hundreds of years. We don't know what he's got in store for us. Be careful.
The job?
There might be birds in there, some sort of Medusa
Killer's
head.
dead.
It's even worse than that. It's black mold.
Oh, and it's open now. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got past the portcullis puzzle.
This fog is a nuisance. Since you can't see very far, proceed with caution.
So,
See, but by naming the title of the game, he broke the fourth wall, which is what, you know, the entrance is. See, it's perfect.
Aha.
luckily this game never breaks the fourth wall on its own. But anyways, most of the DLC is just this one little chapter thing, and it looks like a big massive forest and then castle, but it's all just one big corridor. I'm gonna go ahead and spoil that right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is a little strange. Most people don't build giant gates around their forests. Like for safe forest keeping. You don't see that very often.
So, the main thing is just, I'm just walking down here, keeping a wall on my right side, just kind of just, I could honestly skip past all these guys, I found out later. It's really annoying, little fellas.
They really pulled out all the stops for the DLC.
Is it clear that I'm bitter with the game by now?
Oh, this game has a bitter mode?
Oh, well, not this Suda. But we're going to come up on a very important character in a moment. Where is he?
I love that they start you out in this musicless forest.
Yep.
There's no even, like, ambient noise. It's just silent aside from your footsteps.
Guess who?
Fog either.
Guess who?
Hey, horse.
I do love a good horse. And this is clearly the best horse.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel his horse aura.
His hora. Wait, that's something else.
Quite a while. When I heard you were here on a job, I came forth to assist you.
Hey, I never been one to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Unicorn.
Have you forgotten, Master? I am Takeru. I am your unicorn.
Takeru.
Please tell me that translates to buttercup.
Totally clueless.
Master, you lost consciousness after that tragedy. It undoubtedly caused you incredible pain.
Tragedy?
What tragedy is he talking about? Oh, my game crashed.
Oh no! Wow, an iTunes update to
Yes. It happened right there, and it stopped fraps and everything.
that? Damn.
So,
Let's just pause for the most majestic show of grief. Here we go, yeah.
I love the crying sound he does.
Master, it is dangerous if you try too hard to remember. Please, let me carry you.
So is I guess our spirit animal is a unicorn, and his name is Takeru, or something.
Aren't you a special snowflake?
Mm-hmm.
Forest of no return?
Sounds ominous. I guess we'll be spending part of the level here.
So what's everybody's spirit animal? I'm gonna go with the armadillo.
Ostrich.
A really... I can't remember the name of it. Any sort of very tiny bird.
Could you go and find a girl
Like
named
a
Mika?
blue jay?
I'm pretty sure she's totally lost by now.
Maybe even tinier.
As you wish, Master.
The smallest bird you can find.
So the ominously named Forest of No Return. Oh, well, that scene's over. No, we're at a castle
Yeah,
now.
it's done.
Forget about the forest.
This is where they ought to keep that gate.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the castle of no return. Oh, well, you can go out right there. I mean, if you really want. I don't know.
Wait a minute, this is the Forest of No Return address. You just can't get mail here.
You know, guys, that horse was a real naysayer.
Better rein it in on the puns.
Don't saddle me with your preconceived notions. Yeah, that's right. The shoe's on the other foot. The horseshoe.
We're slowly whinnying down all the acceptable jokes.
Oh, God.
They were never acceptable, my
I'm trying to
friend.
think of some way to work in jockey, but I just don't care.
Strange. Those guys aren't reacting
Well,
like
these
that.
guys are jockeying for position, but that's like a literal thing, so...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Vampires that have existed since ancient times. It seems that Sebastian has somehow allied himself with them.
That's wonderful. I've always wanted to meet them as a younger creature of similar background.
This is a
What?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
They just keep
I seriously don't know.
Is Mondo a Frankenstein?
Frankenstein's
very-
monster, I'll have you know.
Very metaphorically, you know, he makes a living off removing the blood of others. As an assassin,
Oh, okay.
I
It's
really
good that you're
want
here.
it to make sense. I want it to. I'm trying.
It's good that you're here because I'm not smart enough to pick up on these subtle
These square pegs
pseudo-intricacies.
must fit in these holes one way or another.
If you hit him hard enough.
So,
Don't even try to show off the geometry. Nobody cares.
yeah, I know. I was like, oh, this is a room. Never mind.
You haven't
Are
forgotten.
you a Let's Player or a real estate
Wait
agent?
to see you.
Oh, guys, that's the girl that pours tea on your
They
genitals.
call us like 5 or 6 times in this video, I swear to God.
Women, am I
They
right?
keep calling.
I'm just kidding. I'm single.
It's so aggravating.
Yeah, it
But
must
yeah,
be terrible.
they call you a shitload in this level for some reason.
I don't know what the point is of them ever calling you in levels because they just reuse the same lines.
Does it count as women calling you all the time if they're telemarketers?
Yes.
I like to tell all my
I'm
friends
so
that.
popular then.
You know, in order to help you out, they all just started reading Twilight to get get you an edge over Jonas St. Jameson or whatever his name is. So they're all feeling a little romantically inspired, if you know what I mean.
So after this, we're all going to play around in Monster Hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Oh no. 3 of the exact same things again.
Man, they keep changing mass.
So, this is about when I realized I shouldn't have chosen this game for playing, because the constant X... well, for a number of reasons, but one of them was, for some reason, the mashing of the X repeatedly. I don't know why my right hand starts to fall asleep whenever I play this game. So, another times where it's kind of like, mash the X button, my right hand's kind of like, no.
Yeah, this game really loves whenever you have to do that little dark step thing.
Yeah.
The amount, how fast they want you to press the X button is ridiculous.
Does the number of presses really matter? I never really sat there and figured it out.
It actually does, yeah. The faster you press, the more hits you get, yeah. Or if you like...
At least that makes sense, even if it's not great.
Yeah, and if you press too slow, then it just kind of cancels you out of it, so...
Killer is arthritic.
Yeah. This is clearly a very deep combat system. It has cancels.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, just by not doing a thing.
In hindsight, I really wish I used the charge shot for this. I actually used the charge shot in the next video, but I didn't have the points to level it up, and it's... Somebody in the thread said it's broken. It is broken. It's very, very overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is a segment...
It would probably be wise to light your way as you go. Didn't you bring something to make a fire with?
Well...
Oh, yeah, my fire-making sword.
Our hand can light fire, so the whole gimmick...
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's one of the...
There's a skeleton
One
in
of
there.
the 99 secret functions. It's also a lighter. So, the thing with this part is, for some reason, it's dark, so you light these. I don't think there's any purpose to lighting these other than seeing where you're going. And it's a pseudo-maze, and you just have to watch out for these little mines, basically. You know, you step in an area, and if you don't get out in time, it'll hurt you. But you basically just wander around in this set area, and I just removed, like, 3 minutes just wandering around, because there's nothing that happens in that entire segment.
Yeah.
You just light torches, and it's just...
That whole area is a pain.
It's just, I don't understand what the point of it was.
Sebastian probably feels afraid of me.
They modeled skeletons, and damn it, they're going to show it off.
Yeah, and I wanted to skip this part, but then, oh, I'd never seen these before.
Oh, those are lovely.
I was like, okay, I'm skipping this. Oh.
That's cool, those
So,
are plumber
you should-
snakes.
You should get this DLC if you want to see all these new enemy types, like that.
The
thing.
The plumber snake.
Yeah.
The rooters, the rotor rooters.
Ringed feather boa.
The rooter, thank you.
Blacklight Muppet. Yeah, that's a great enemy.
You see them one other time in the DLC, but outside of that, it's just pretty much like, no, we want you to fight these enemies.
I think we can get out of the basement from here. I'm not sure where it leads, though.
Well.
So, I don't know if you ever played the little side mission things that also came with this DLC, but there's one that is entirely just running around that awful little maze part with the torches.
Oh.
It's you have to find like wine bottles or something, and it's the worst.
It's just like, yeah, we're going to tell you how many there are, but just find out however many you can. I did it once, and I was like, no. I think that was like the last optional mission I ever did.
Yeah, they are not worth doing.
Yeah, it's like you play through the game once, and in total, maybe you'll get like $10 million, and in order to get like, the most expensive things you can buy in the game are costumes, and the most expensive one is 100 million.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what? Like, oh, well, you play the side things to grind. And it's like, no.
I would rather play a lawn mowing minigame, to be quite honest.
That's what this thing is.
Great reference to your Metal Gear Solid 4 LP. In the basement of that place, it was a great opportunity to have artisanally aged cheeses, and I think that could have added a lot to the vampire background. They said it was moldy.
Mm-hmm.
Some good brie down there.
A book?
It's a glowing book.
Oh, I knew it! The real treasure was knowledge! Thank
Let
you,
me take you
Suda.
to the library someday, kid.
Yeah.
My treasure! Why does it feel like I'm suddenly going down really fast?
Ah, that's great.
Basement again?
She's great.
Yeah, so I don't know if that book was important, but we're forgetting about it. Also, we came down here to look for Mika. She's not important anymore. We're pretty much just looking for the boss now. It's like,
she'll find her way
it's like,
home.
oh, I should go down there and rescue her, and you're down here. It's like, no, that's it.
There are not vampires here. I have to kill them.
We'll find a vampire one of these days.
I really don't understand why vampires live in places like this.
For their artisanally aged cheeses. Don't you listen?
But there clearly aren't. If there were, it would make more sense.
You know what? You don't make sense, huh? How does that make you feel? Leave Pseudo alone already.
It makes me feel like I should live inside a dank basement. Inside a forest with no address.
Is this the cave of no return?
It seems they were not defeated by your dance-off technique. I would recommend switching back to sword. There we go.
Stay the course. Keep dancing.
Yeah.
It's like Lady Gaga says, just dance.
If anybody in this world knows how to defeat a vampire, I'm pretty sure it's Lady Gaga. The Illuminati has been battling the blood-sucking menace for millennia.
Wow.
Is she in the Illuminati? Her singles haven't been doing that well.
I think she was kicked out for sharing her occult knowledge with the rest of us. It's like,
I'll
oh, yeah,
always be a little monster.
Make what is unknown known, but not that much. Come on. Give us a break.
And you see, this is the part where I struggle, because this combat system's inherently boring.
Yeah.
And I feel bad talking about other stuff with Giap. So, you know, I just be like, hey, Goonies, huh? You remember that? And, you know, it's kind of like this.
Rocky Road,
at
how
the end of
about
it.
that? I've seen the Goonies in years. Ugh.
If you, like, do enough of that sidestep where you leave another Mondo behind, could they just do all the fighting for you and you, like, I don't know, go read a book or something?
Hey, what are
That
those
would
bats
actually be
winning
fun,
the
though.
ground?
You mean like the book we left behind?
I don't like anything. What's on your bookshelf? What's the last book you guys read lately?
Leatherworking. I was reading
Come
something.
on, there's stuff. There's value in front of the screen. One of the bats went into the floor. You know, that's spooky.
Gonna write a children's book about that bat. The only bat who doesn't want to sleep on the ceiling. All the other bats laugh at him.
Oh.
Nope. I could have gone further up to explore, but oh no. It forced me in.
Sense an evil presence.
You're on a radio. Did they ever like acknowledge this?
They are now, and it's gonna
Okay.
it's gonna be of importance. Just you wait.
Mondo's on 2G in the vampire castle. The pictures of the dude are great. He's such an egomaniac with his artisanally aged cheese and his gigantic pictures of him around his house. What a jerk. I can't wait to see his comeuppance.
We're almost done. Almost.
I'm looking at the bar, and my friend, it doesn't look good.
There's a lot of backstory. Oh.
I can't wait to see you.
And that was the backstory.
Uh-oh.
The sound keeps happening before the windows break.
How many are there?
No ordinary vampire can control these many bats.
Yes, tell me about ordinary vampires.
No, run-of-the-mill vampire.
No more than like 5
Oh.
vampires or 5 bats.
So apparently we're losing reception. So she says go outside to raise reception. Okay, well there's a balcony here. Just let me
No.
let me
You
go.
know the radio wave absorption properties of bats. It's clearly documented.
Causing interference.
They're making a bat signal of their own. Oh no.
DARPA is really researching how to use bats to combat our enemies.
Combat.
These guys are fighting you for the cell phone reception. There's a hot spot in the middle of the carpet.
No, just listen. Look, no, we can all use the hotspot. No.
They're literally blocking my signal with their shields. It's so rude. This is the last fight. Would I ever lie to you, Reinhold? Repeatedly? Ominous silence.
I trust you.
I mean, this game looks like it's a lot more fun to play than it sounds like it is.
Oh wow, disagree.
There are times.
If you were to watch any one of these fights as a video, rather than the entire game, you would think, wow, what an interesting combat system. Surely all these things I'm saying mean something.
Managed to make it inside.
And require skill and varied input.
There are very short flashes where the combat feels like it all works for like 30 seconds sometimes, and it feels kind of fun, but a lot of times it just feels loose and like nothing really fits with anything else.
Also, we just got reception for going to the room with the hole in the wall. Why do we need reception? I don't know, but hey, here's Brian.
I am Brian.
Just out of nowhere.
I know this because I can look down at my necklace. And it says
Wait,
I'm Brian.
how come he's not gold in a train anymore?
Well, canonically, this is before that. Canonically. Canon. It's a firearms joke. So, this exciting segment, the bats are... We're done.
Can they do anything to you?
They're like a wall that hurts you.
It's like a regular
Where are you
wall.
gonna go, Brian?
So this exciting segment is just press and hold a button?
Yep.
Is what?
Yep.
Oh,
Brian.
Oh, don't forget,
Brian,
you had to
where'd
get
you go?
reception. You had to get reception.
no one could control this many bats.
Oh well.
But you could shoot them pretty good. You have a gun for an arm. Why did you need another gun? Why did you need someone else's gun?
We needed more guns.
I don't know.
There were too many
Sweet
bats.
mercy, they killed those two guys for you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, you missed dinner.
Now who could this be?
Clark Gable?
I was thinking that too, but getting kind of close to the pencil stash.
My presence was expected. I received an invitation from Betty. It also came with a request for your head.
Betty said you were wearing red clothes.
What an indecent guest.
I'm glad. Looks like we're on the same page.
You're an indecent guest too.
I like how the bad guy here is really uninterested in Mondo being around. He's just like, what are you doing here? Just go away.
Go after vampires.
Do not interfere any further.
Well, I'm still gonna need your head.
Great Foley.
Whoa.
I do admire your
Rude. So he's a wire vampire, I think? No, wait, he isn't. No, I'm sorry, he was asking for wires. That's how he's flying. Okay.
He's just really wired. This is what happens if you have too much caffeine.
He wants a wire for his phone because he can't get reception either.
He's turning state's evidence against Mondo, so he's wearing a wire.
Speak directly into my bat chest, please. So, the boss fight is pretty simple. I'm cutting out most of it because it's simple. He does a charge move like that. You can kind of do the counter thing, but the timing is really strange. Something I don't get with the whole dark step counter thing is, I think there's like a direction you have to move as well. Like some attacks you have to dodge toward them, others you have to dodge away. I don't know.
It just seems like it's a weird hitbox thing.
Yeah, like this right here.
Like,
yeah, registered.
Yeah, it happens to me with a few bosses too, where
I went numb for nothing on that one.
Yeah. My hand is really.
That time it counted.
Here's the other thing: the guy's always flying, so you have to do most of the damage with your gun. And right here, I got lucky because he was kind of a low hover. Just gotta keep the combo up so I can do damage.
It looks really flashy with you breakdancing around someone's ankles.
Yeah.
That's no way to get ahead in life. Looks like he won't be the head of a major corporation.
Oh, he was living on a wing in his lair, so...
So, he has two other forms. I think he has the same sort of skills, like he'll shoot bats at you. Which he'll do,
so you have to summon Brian again.
He'll do it a little bit, yeah. Gets very old. Past a point, Brian just like, dude, I'll just wait here.
Should I just like perch up on a window and just shoot him?
Oh.
Wait a minute, Mondo. I think I'm way better at this than you are, because I carry a fucking giant gun.
And a Hawaiian shirt. Dude knows how to dress to impress.
Oh.
Oh, come on, get down. That's
wow.
cheap.
Oh, and he fell on top of me. But yeah, his other attack, I don't remember if it's in here or not, but he basically just shoots bats at you. There's like this little chirp sound effect whenever he does it.
Okay, so what's the third stage like?
The same as stage 1 and 2.
Huh, okay.
I'm
glad I asked that question.
It's just that now he was down ahead, now he's down one pair of wings. I don't think there's anything else aside from that. I mean, I'm not sure, because he uses the same attacks. But we'll skip all that excitement.
God, I wonder how much this DLC was on consoles. If you didn't pre-order.
Too much.
I think they paid you $5 for it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was day one DLC or something like that.
It was like a pre-order thing.
Oh, was it? Ooh.
Yeah, you had to pre-order to get it at first.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell the blood on you.
It's mostly your blood.
Yeah.
It must be yours from when I cut you.
Oh,
there you go.
That was a comeback. Also, I love how he has a little mustache on his face.
You have blood inside you, idiot.
No.
That man?
Boy.
Which man had blood inside him?
I will give you one last piece of advice.
Diversify your portfolio at a young age.
Human blood does not even remotely compare with fine wine.
That's
Boxed
why
wine
we
at
sell
best.
one for drinking and the other we don't.
It's the epitome of foolishness.
Like, I think we've known that fact forever.
I'm just learning it. Ow, god damn it.
I promise you, I'll not forget those words.
I already did. What did he say?
What did the vampires say to me?
Killer is
What did the
dead.
vampires say to me yesterday? Oh yeah, blood isn't good for drinking.
Wine's much better.
I shouldn't drink blood.
I will never forget the most inane thing a vampire ever said.
I like to think those were actually stink lines as opposed to stuff going toward the moon. Also, she was here because her bats were keeping an eye on us, presumably.
Good work.
The ones we shot.
Mondo.
Don't drink blood.
Your injuries have already healed?
Might I interest you in wine instead?
Beautiful than I thought.
I'm impressed.
Got a good recommendation.
Though I would expect nothing less from a man of your caliber.
Oh, that's probably not really a pun.
No.
Mondo's actually all ears. When he turns into his boss form, it's really
Wine
gross.
over human blood. Now that's foolish. Wouldn't you agree?
Would you mind telling me then what you favor?
You still don't know. There's no end to my curiosity. I'm always seeking richer blood, stronger blood.
Will my blood be able to satisfy you?
You want to find out?
This music sting right here is used about 3,000 times throughout this game.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
it does. It's... yeah.
It's too filthy. In the presence of your beauty.
Smooth operator.
What a goob. What a goob.
I have lost to you.
Dang it, I forgot that guy carries a sword places.
Well then, if that's the case, how can I satisfy my curiosity?
It's more like a face.
Take me to a shitty bar and buy me gifts.
No.
So, we entirely forgot about Mika.
I didn't.
And, I'm gonna go ahead and spoil something. You know Takeru, the unicorn?
I know all about Takeru the unicorn.
Well, you now know all you're gonna know, because that's the last time we're gonna see him.
Good.
Oh no, I forgot to remove a loading scene.
Oh no.
Gotta re-edit everything. But yeah,
We saw the sausage was made, kids.
Yep. Sorry.
Mondo just disappeared with the cloud.
But yeah, the unicorn. I just gotta mention. It's just they finally show up. They give him a name, and it's like
Another job.
they got the final chapter. And like, forget about it.
You know, the unicorn gave us a piece of advice that we should never forget, which was try to prefer the blood instead of wine. What did he say?
Yeah, that's the unicorn said.
The unicorn said, "No,
human blood is better.
Keep it inside of you, as opposed to outside. Oh my God!
1600? Are you kidding? I thought this was only a legend.
You know, wine doesn't just continue getting better with age. It reaches a peak, and then it declines.
That's not true.
I would not drink 400-year-old wine.
My name's Brian. I'm gonna get real fucked up on this.
I think it's a little too early for you to.
It's not gonna be good on his robot parts.
Well, I guess it's time to start enjoying. Mika, what exactly are you doing?
She kept making that whiny noise, but now she's gone above the tone that human ears can hear.
I actually removed it through audio editing.
How dare you!
Wacky shenanigans. Hey.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a DLC. It was a DLC.
$4.99 on Xbox Live.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oof.
No, I'm just guessing
So,
entirely.
It probably is.
Yeah.
But that's the DLC, and all that's left is the final mission, because I'm not doing these side things. No.
There's no point in doing
None.
that. No.
And episode 12, Chosen by the Moon, SLP was a mistake.